Hey everyone, so welcome back to MJoMUA. I'm here today to do my review video. As promised, I told you guys a few days ago I was going to be doing a review for the Katy Kat Eye, which is the new Katy Perry mascara that she's doing with CoverGirl. So I did get a request on this. They wanted to know, is this something that I can get behind? When you find something you really love and it's hard to move past that, and nothing ever seems to compare to that original that you got. I'm kind of excited to do this review and see if it's something I can even get behind myself. If it's a mascara that I really like, that's exciting. It's a lot for me to admit that I like a mascara that's not, my mascara, because I'm so used to just going with my habits. So the things it promises are 10 times volume plus darkness. It's a 360 all day cat eye, so we will see, but it does say all day cat eye, so I wonder if it's like a long wearer. Hopefully it doesn't flake off too much, later in the day. I have noticed that with some mascaras, after a while they kind of start to flake a little bit underneath your eye. This is the color 100, the very black, so it comes in a little thing like this. You can get it at a drugstore. I got this at Bartell's here in Washington, so I'm pretty sure you can get it at Walgreens, Rite Aid, anything like that. So as you can see, it's not opened, has not been opened at all, so I'm going to open it right here. Also, I'm not wearing any eye makeup at all. I wanted nothing to take away from the mascara when I put it on, so I didn't do any kind of anything. I wanted it to be as organic of an eye difference as possible, so you can see, what the eyelashes look like before the mascara and after the mascara. So hopefully it's a pretty good difference. The bottle, here it is. Pretty cute. It's very simple. I like that. It's not like flashy and here I am, mascara. Let's see. Okay, so the brush is, I don't know if you can see this. So the brush isn't like a full brush. It does turn. It's very swiveled, spiral shape. It does have a little bit of clump, it looks like. Hopefully that's just like first time opening it kind of a thing. Hopefully you can see what I'm talking about here with it only being part of the way through. So we will see. Let's start putting it on, see what happens, okay? Let's do it. Not too bad so far, actually. I'm not really sure what the shape of the brush is for. Like, I don't really know what the point of it is. But it seems to be a pretty good consistency. It definitely is dark, like it says. My eyelashes do look longer than usual. Not necessarily thicker than they do naturally. I do have naturally blonde eyelashes, so they're kind of hard to see what they look like naturally, especially on camera. But they are a little longer than they would naturally be. But just, I'm not sure about the thickness. I don't know if the thickness is any different. I do feel like it's a little easy to clump. The lashes clump together a little easily. I don't know if that has to do with the brush. Because it doesn't get all of the mascara off the brush the way it's shaped, so mascara kind of clumps in there, if you can see that. It's pretty clumpy, so maybe if I try and like scrape it off. Still feels really clumpy. Looks really clumpy to me, but that's a little better, I think. feel like Katy Perry's eyelashes look fabulous in the commercial, so I was hoping mine would come out looking like that, but I don't have fake eyelashes on, so. I can definitely see how the lashes would clump together easily. I've only put it on a couple of times and I feel like it's already starting to clump together. But they do look okay. I feel like they look pretty decent. They're pretty feathery. I like the thickness typically, which is why I do wear the voluminous. But the length is nice too. So if you're wanting to go for maybe a look that doesn't have a lot of eyeliner, this would be a good mascara for that. It's gonna show your lashes a little bit more. But if you're wanting for like a dark, intense look, I don't know, I think you wouldn't really be able to put enough on without it clumping together and looking bad. So we would have to try and see that. See how it's starting to clump now? Yeah. I feel like you have to watch out how you're turning the brush. If you don't turn it the right way, you'll get a giant clump underneath because of the shape of the brush. So that's something. Do you see the clumps that I'm talking about? Hopefully this comes up on video better than it looks like on the little screen. But I like the color. The color is what it's promised. I like that. I don't like the shape of the brush, the way the brush is kind of spirally. I don't like how easily the lashes clump together. I feel like that's not a problem I have with my normal mascara. All in all, it's okay. It's not the worst mascara I've ever put on. It definitely will give you length if you have shorter lashes, but it's not going to give you a lot of volume, and it could possibly turn into a little bit of a mess if you're not super careful about how much you have on the brush, how much mascara you actually have on the brush itself. I can see how it can become just a lot of, pieces together instead of a feathery look. So that's something I would definitely keep in mind. Your best bet is going to be to scrape the brush, apply the mascara, and go back and do more. If you do too much on the brush, there's not a whole lot going back from that. You'd have to take all the mascara off and start again. So that's my recommendation. That's my review for the Katy Kat Eye. You can see the difference, not too shabby. If you have any questions about it, anything I didn't cover, let me know. I can definitely do that. Smell isn't bad. It smells like paint. I mean, I guess kind of what you expect mascara to smell like, but if it smelled fruity, I think that would be weird. Thank you guys so much for watching my Katy Kat Eye mascara review. I'll be doing a review once a week on my page. So if there's any other products you guys have questions about, let me know. I can definitely check them out for you. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'll be back in a couple days. I'll be doing a full look. I'm thinking a fall glam look for you guys. Something to kind of wear with your scarves and your sweatshirts. I'll also be doing a DIY teeth whitening with activated charcoal. It is something I heard about and read a few things on, so I want to see if it works. And I will also be doing another Get Ready and Wine with me probably on Monday. Thanks guys so much. I'll see you back here in a couple days.